Namaskar. Welcome to Satya Skills. In this video, I would like to share with you all some important facts about Forest Acts passed in India. In India, the concept of giving legal protection to forests and regulation of transport of forest products was introduced by the British Indian government. To exercise control over the forest resources in India, they established Imperial Forest Department in 1864. Indian Forest Act 1927 was passed to acquire sovereignty on all wastelands including forests by the British Indian government. Under this act, forests were classified into three categories: reserved forests, protected forests, and village forests. Indian Forest Act 1927 was the country's guiding forestry legislation that extended the control of the government over forests and reduced the rights of local people over the forest. The Indian Forest Act 1927 empowered Indian state governments to enact rules regulating various aspects of forest management. After independence, the Government of India passed Indian Forest Policy 1952 on the basis of Indian Forest Act of 1927. In India, forest management and development is the joint responsibility of both union government and state governments. The 42nd Amendment of the Constitution of India transferred forests from the state list to the concurrent list, bringing forests within the scope of central government. Different forest acts and policies in India. National Forest Policy 1988 called for the need to associate tribal people in the protection, regeneration and development of forests. Compensatory Afforestation Fund Management and Planning Authority was established in 2009 as a national advisory council under the chairmanship of Union Minister of Environment and Forests to take the responsibility of monitoring and technical assistance to afforestation activities. The 1952 policy aimed at expansion of forest area to 1/3 of total land area, whereas Forest Conservation Act 1980 aimed at conservation of biodiversity and wildlife protection. The act made central government's permission mandatory to practice agroforestry in forest areas. In the same way, National Forest Policy 1988 was passed to maintain environmental stability and ecological balance through forest conservation, and according to this policy, forests are considered as natural heritage. A fund was constituted based on Supreme Court of India's order in 2006. On 18th December 2006, the Government of India passed an important act to preserve the rights of forest dwellers and tribal people called the Scheduled Tribes and Other Traditional Forest Dwellers Recognition of Forest Rights Act 2006. This act is popular as Forest Rights Act 2006. For the first time, the act recognized and secured the community rights over the resources of communities in addition to their individual rights. The aim of the act is to strengthen the local self-governance and concentrate on poverty elevation programs. Rights listed in the act. These are some of the important rights are: right to live in the forest under individual or common occupation for self-cultivation for livelihood basis. Right to access, use or dispose of minor forest produce. Right to grazing and traditional seasonal resource access. Rights of conservation. rights of conversion of lease taken from the local or state governments into titles by the dwellers. Right to protect, regenerate and conserve forests where they live. That's all in this video.